Y'all can hear?
Con.
Come.
Well, look, there you go. There he is.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Okay, all right, so we go ahead and kick this off. Lock it. Giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bashem.
Shem,
Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai,
All
Waha, Rakakwadash.
right. Double honors to the hopefully elect elder apostles, they to be saved. Lord willing, start with those at the Great Millstone Church, on down to the rest of everybody under this doctrine. The elder brothers teaching this truth, only down to the younger brothers. All right. In all true faith and sincerity, to the men here at our congregation, our church, Shalom, and to the rest of you believers, you men, women, and children, in on this faith, the faith of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom. All right, this light race, and ultimately to the elect, those that were going to be found to have been in the house of David. And that's exactly what's going on right now, the building up of the house of David. All right, we're back with another assembly, and we can actually kick it off with Amos, the 9th chapter. Okay, because amongst the end, completing itself right now, you have the process of this going on. That statement, which is these people that will go on and be known as that will complete this house, which were individuals who were steadfast, that were sturdy, that were founded upon a rock. You know what I'm saying? That actually are of the rock. Somebody can hold. I think that's Isaiah. Is that Isaiah 50 or Jeremiah? I think that's Isaiah. Look unto the rock from whence ye are hewn. But you will see upon the end completing itself, you will see these very things playing out. Which is these individuals likened unto rocks that go on and are compiled, in the eyes of the Israelite race to, be people that's actually going on to be due to understanding, having the same understanding, those that have just built the house, completed their house, the house of David, man. All right, which Yahweh Shai or Yahweh Box Yahweh Shai will dwell. Okay. But before getting any deeper, let's go ahead and bring that first scripture out, that Amos. Amos 9 and we start at 10.
This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 10. It says,
you know what? Start at the top.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away,
All
and
right.
he that escapeth.
Let's read that first verse in the NLT.
All right. Amos chapter 9, verse 1 in the NLT.
Mm-hmm.
The header says a vision of God at the altar. It says, then I saw a vision of the Lord standing beside the altar. He said, strike the tops of the temple columns, so that the foundation will shake. It says, bring down the roof on the heads of the people below.
Yep. Okay.
It says, I will kill
So
with the sword
yeah. Right?
those who survive,
Yeah.
and no one will escape.
Okay. So what the Lord is talking about, he's talking about what he's talking about here in Psalms. If we can get that real quick, Psalms 110. Right. Uh, Psalms 110. We'll start at verse 6.
Con. Psalms 110 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
He shall judge among the heathen.
Mm-hmm.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
He shall wound the heads over many countries.
The what?
The heads.
See? Over what? Many countries. What's in countries? People. You see? So the Lord is doing what? He's taking out the minds, that is pretty much the minds. He's taking out the minds of the people, man. By taking out the minds of the powers that be. That's why Esau's all over the place right now. That's why Esau's coming down with all of these different antics and tactics to try to do whatever the fuck he's trying to do. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're seeing. Why? Because Yahweh Basham Shai is manifesting what? Proverbs, if we can get that 23 and 1. Okay? And then we're going to read that one more time, and then we'll go back to the brother Nakoya. Go ahead. Proverbs 23 and 1.
Con. Proverbs 23 and 1. It says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee.
Salakia, jump to 21 and 1. That's my bad.
Proverbs 21 and 1. Mm-hmm. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh.
See?
As the rivers of water.
Yep.
He turneth it whithersoever he will.
And you know what's heavy about that? If you reread what you read, Mahar, and read the last verse. Go ahead.
Okay. Psalms 110 and verse 6. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
How is he going to meet this feat? Go ahead.
He shall wound the heads over many countries.
Because when you take the mind out, the body follows. Just like when Yahweh Shah said, when it's written, how it's written in Zechariah 13th chapter, strike the shepherd and the sheep shall be scattered.
Mm-hmm.
The shepherd is who? Yahweh Shah, which is what? The head. You see? And the body gonna fall, which is who? The church, us. You see? So when basically that's why the so-called white man was used to take the Bible out of our, eyes, you know what I'm saying, out of our attention, out of our desire, because that will cause us to be scattered. And that Bible is what? The word, which is who? Yahweh Shah. You see? So, and they also did it in the form of turning our Messiah into a so-called white man, And look what it did. Look what it has done. So you tell me if the head shots ain't the best shots. You see? So the Lord know what He's doing. So as I said, this is how you see the Lord really No, I'll go ahead and say it now. But this is what we're seeing right now. These heads, the powers that be, is just all over the place. They trying all type of shit to try to, I guess, gain the people. Y'all trying to bring chip. Like, we don't know what the fuck they want to do. You know? Like, it's already written what you're gonna do, and we all know what you want to do. But it's not clear in your actions. Like, he's just discombobulated, man. You know, but the point is what? The brother read how the earth, the hands, if you can read that one more time, the word, Bob.
Khan. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Yeah, as the rivers of water. Now, go ahead, Mahar. And I ain't going to say the point is, I should say the other point is, because that's the point, but this is the other point. You know, go ahead.
Verse 7, it says, he shall drink of the brook in the way.
See? Now let's get that word brook real quick. You get that word brook and get that word drink.
Okay. Yeah, I got the word brook.
Mm-hmm.
Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says a torrent valley as a stream bed.
Yep. Good. Go ahead.
Palm tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says meaning dubious.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So this is the Strong's translation. It says river, stream, blood.
Mm-hmm.
And going into the Jacinius Chaldee lexicon, it says a river, a stream, whether one that constantly flows from a fountain.
Yeah. Now get that word drink, Baba Shah.
Come
on.
It says to drink of drinking cup of God's wrath, of slaughter, of wicked deeds, the feast, to be drunk. And it goes into drinkers, drunkards, a banquet.
Good.
I'm looking in the Jacinius Chaldee. Yeah, it says drinking iniquity as water.
Yeah, that's in a different context. Get the one in a context. I'm jumping there real quick.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me jump there. I want to ensure this. Okay, so you got the code. The words that go with the context is feast, right? Or you know what? Oh, you know what? Reread that verse one more time. From 6.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Psalm chapter 110 and verse 6. Mm-hmm. He shall judge among the heathen. Mm-hmm. He shall fill the places with their dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up the head.
Yeah. Okay. So they're pretty much it's jumping to Jake. So, but the context would be in regards to, or the correlation I should say would be in regards to what we're going into, which is Proverbs the 24th chapter, how the Lord, he takes the king's heart and he turns it however he wants, he controls it, just like the river, right? Now, when you go into that word brook, it's talking about river, but it says what? It's the valley. So the Lord is not gonna. He said he's gonna drink of the valley. Who's the valley? Jake. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say. But you're not gonna drink of you're not gonna drink waters that's not of your own system. You know, you're not gonna drink contaminated waters. So pretty much, basically, just reread it one more time, and I'll speak on it as you go.
Psalms 110:6. He shall judge among the heathen.
Right.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
Right.
He shall wound the heads over many countries.
Right.
He shall drink of.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Go ahead.
He shall drink of the brook in the way.
He shall drink of the brook of the way. Meaning, pretty much my correlation was what? Basically, how the Lord says, as the clay is in the potter's hand, like how basically you got the scriptures of how the Lord say we're in his hand like clay. Oh, Israel, we're in his hand like clay. He do so what he wants with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that made me think of, because it's going into something else actually. So it's no point in explaining that, because that'll confuse it. But pretty much that's what that should make you think of. It should make you think of Jake. You see what I'm saying? That's my point. It should make you think of Jake. And just like the link, which is what the brother read in Proverbs, the 21st chapter. If you could read it one more time, brother.
This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh.
Right.
As the rivers of water.
See? Go ahead.
He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Now, what's the word you got right there to prove that? What's the word you got right there, Mahar, for the words you had right there? Matter of fact, I got it.
Yeah, got it.
The word you got is shatah, right? That's the word for that. Now let's get that in Proverbs. Okay. Pretty much the Lord is doing what? He's just showing us how much control he got, you know? Really. And we know how much control he got over us. We couldn't even stop ourselves from going into slavery. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you go into that word river right here, the word you got right here, okay, you got palag, which is a channel or a canal, a river. All right, now let me make sure that was the same word. Salakia. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Shatar. No, Shatar. Make sure that was the right one. After I looked up book, I didn't even look up. Hold on. No, okay, they different. So yeah, but so that's showing you that's talking about something different. But it should make you think of what? It should make you think of Jake, because what that's talking about as far as what the brother read is Jake. They're two different words. You know, how do we know that's actually talking about Jake? Because it said valley. So meaning he's gonna come like the first fruit. When he come, he's gonna eat of the first fruit. He's gonna partake in Jake. He basically gonna deal with Jake. He's gonna set Jake up. He's gonna lift up the head. When you go to what's that? Is that Luke 1:68? You know, matter of fact, get that. It's the spirit, and that's just. This is you can't make this stuff up. Please get that Luke 1:68, and then we're gonna go back to how we started this. But I just want to show that by the spirit real quick. This the spirit. Watch this. Luke 1:68.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on.
Luke chapter 1 and verse 68. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
Yeah. See? See that? The Redeemer gonna come, but keep going. That's not even the point yet. That's the point, but it's something in here. Go ahead.
And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us.
See that? Has lifted up, has raised up a horn. Word, a horn is synonymous with a head, man. You know? Yeah, because when you go into the word horn right here, you get the word
Strong's G 2768, keras. Keras.
You get the word, it says of animals, since animals, especially bulls, defend themselves with their horns. Where's their horns at? On their head. See that? So when you read, oh man, hey, you read it. In the Strong's definition, it says the hair of the head. Hey, you can't make this up, you know? Read that one more time, Mahar. That, yeah.
Luke 1:69.
No,
Well, 68.
Yeah, that's it on that. You can I'm talking about that
The Psalms.
Yeah, kind of. Then we're gonna go ahead and get back on track. And if
yeah.
We can go ahead and get going. Go ahead.
Psalms 110 and verse 6. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. Mm-hmm. He shall wound the heads over many countries.
Yeah. And that's what we're seeing happening right now. The Lord is he's hitting minds. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually gonna get these people wounded, but he's wounded like niggas, like your pride hurt. Niggas pride wounded. You know what I'm saying? Like Vladimir Putin's his pride is hurt right now, man. Like really think about that. It's how he wounding the heads over many countries. If a brother can hold Job, what's that, Job 12? Or is that Job 20? No, that's Job 12. Hold Job 12. Jump to the part where it says pretty much how he takes the chief of the people out, you know, and they wander, you know, in the way. Just hold that, you know, because we're gonna get to that, but that's definitely needed, and where, you know, we're gonna go. Yeah, 12 and
24.
No, yeah, 12 and yeah. We're gonna start at we're gonna start at 17, man. We're gonna start at 17. And we're gonna read through. But go ahead, brother. One more time with that. This is beautiful.
Yeah, kind.
Bro, so you would think, why would you think this is how the Lord works? Why would you think shit slow? Or you just, man, the Lord ain't paying. That's when he rewards you. That's when he show you stuff. That's when he pull up. That's when shit happen. That's the very moment when the Lord come back. So even though you thought, okay, we just did 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we just going through the motions again. No, you're not. Not if you're not really going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? The Lord can have some shit happen outside right now. Remember that. I'm telling you, bro. This shit, oh man, bro. This is the year. They say the Lord gonna, hey, Elder Apostle Hart coined it. He said this year is gonna turn up, man. You know? We're gonna see some shit. This shit gonna get crazy, bro. But go ahead, bro. It's locking.
Psalms 110, verse 6.
Yeah.
He shall judge among the heathen.
Yeah.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
Yeah.
He shall wound the heads over many countries.
Go ahead.
He shall drink of the brook in the way.
Right.
Therefore shall he lift up the head.
You see? Now that's wordplay. What head? He gonna lift up that horn. He gonna lift up that standard. He gonna lift up our head. Didn't the Lord say, lift up your head? You know what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shah said, without me, you could do nothing. See? So it's talking about Jake. So my point is what? When you hear that, you should think about Jake. You know? Now, the focus is what? The Lord is he's tapping into these people's minds. He's hardening hearts right now, the rulers, the heads. He's after the head right now, which is what the brother Nakoya was reading in Amos, the 9th chapter in the 1st verse. Remember that. Now we're going to go back and reverse real quick. The word you got it one more time, and then we're going to go back to you, Nakoya. You know, we're going to prove this.
This is Proverbs 21 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Says the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
As the rivers of water. He turneth
Yeah.
it whithersoever he will.
See, he turned it. What? The king's mind, not just anybody's mind, but the king's mind, the head. You know, which is why I say what it say in Sirach. You know, where there is no vision, the people perish. Yeah, who had the vision? Solomon. Who had to bring their affairs and whose livelihood, was there was they who's the person that the people's livelihood was in the hand of? Who was the mind that our people's livelihood was in the hand of? Solomon, man. And Solomon, what? He had the vision. You see that? But it says where no vision is, the people perish. So that's why the Lord deals with the heads. The way the Lord is fucking making everything happen right now, he's telling us. So we need to be watching for, okay, if you're in the spirit, right, everything you're seeing breaking down is through the decision these heads is making. And if you're really trying to see if this thing is truly playing out, because we get detailed in this, you need to be watching the heads. I said this in the past before. If you want to see the state of a country, watch what's about to happen. Watch the investors. Watch the moves that the investors make, like Warren Buffett. When niggas start big niggas start investing in certain shit or pulling out of certain shit, that's how you know. Like the Google CEO that stepped down a couple years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't for no fucking reason. So what the fuck is going on? The brother gonna read it. See that? You can't make this up. Cause when go ahead, bro, watch this. Knock way out, watch this. Go ahead. That's crazy, man. It's the point. What I'm talking about in verse 2. You will see it. Go ahead.
Khan, you need to reread verse 1?
Yeah, Khan.
NLT or KJV?
NLT.
Khan. Amos chapter 9 and verse 1, it says, Then I saw a vision of the Lord standing beside the altar.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Strike the tops of the temple columns.
Stop. He said, strike the tops. What's the word you said right there?
Tops.
No, strike.
Okay, Khan. Yeah, Khan, strike. Yep, strike. Brother
Mahar, if you can read that, what you just read, start at verse 5.
Psalms 110 and verse 5. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath.
So those tops is the kings. All right, you got it, bro. Not the
says strike the tops of the temple columns so that the foundation will shake. It says
who's the foundation? When you read in Revelation the 17th chapter, this is the whore that sitteth upon many waters, and the waters are people. The people there as her support. Because America goes in the direction it wants to go once they got the people influenced to go in that direction. If the people ain't going in that direction, the chip ain't in America. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, go ahead. So that's
the
people, the foundation. Go ahead.
So that the foundation will shake.
Mm-hmm.
It says, bring down the roof on the heads of the people below.
See? Woo! What's below? What's below a roof? Foundation.
Okay.
Read that part again you just read.
Okay. It says, bring down the roof on the heads of the people below.
And the roof is used it just replaced what word? The tops. And we just read the tops will be struck through. What's going to be struck through? The brother just read it, the king. So the tops, aka the roofs, are the kings. The foundation, which is below the roof, is what? The people, the support, as it just said. So the Lord is He gonna have millions of people out of their home upon Esau writing some bogus ass law because he just bugged the fuck out. See that? It's happening. We seeing this shit, man. When these niggas write decrees, the Lord hit their mind, man. He wounded their mind. Because really, when you read Revelation, the 12th chapter, it say what? Even though I said we're going to get to the point that's in verse 2, but just real quick. The Lord said he's going to wound these people. He's going to wound these people in the mind. People wounded their mind when their pride is hurt. We know that's happening right now because it says the devils come down unto you having great wrath. Fucking why? Because he wounded and his pride hurt, man. Look what we doing. We're here talking shit. We actually better than him, and we getting it right. And then he know we bringing out truth. Nobody else ain't got to agree with it. Sheeple ain't gonna agree. But the powers that be know what we saying is right.
Right.
Why we just these niggas on here, man? You know, niggas, spiggers, wetbacks, damn, you know, whatever the fuck they want to call us, you know?
Okay.
But we got it right, man. So his pride hurt. That's another way he hitting them. To us, every fucking day. Not every day, every week, every day, every season. He like, man, they doing this in the fall, in the spring, in the winter, in 50 degrees, 20, 12. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
So Esau like, man, they never stop.
Wounded. And then that's how the Lord get, because what happens when you are hit here? You start acting emotional. Look, key word is what? Acting.
Right.
So it's like when we be on the court hooping. I'm talking shit to you, bro, so I can get you to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nigga, forget he got hops. If you get, I'm telling you, that's why you gotta be fortified here.
Like, you know? It's like you bait and switching him.
Yeah. You ain't even you no more, bro. I done did you like Toby. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, you know? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Come on, verse 2. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said real quick. I got a quick example.
Mm-hmm.
The governor over there in New York, I forget dude name, new dude, Jake that's in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was reading an article earlier, and he's going to go ahead and enforce the juice mandate upon the state or city workers, I guess to say. But and the issue is, he gotta if they don't go through and go ahead and get the juice, they gotta they forfeit their jobs. And he basically saying they quit. You know what I'm saying? So that's him being pretty much prideful, but also that's just showing that he been that he out of his head because he has to say that they quitting, but y'all firing him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the reason they do that, because the way you leave a job determines if you are eligible for certain government.
And that was the biggest, and that was one of the biggest issues. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what that's exactly how the Lord wants it to play out, because that's if the people can't get the benefits they supposed to get by them being on bullshit because they fucked up here, by the head being on bullshit because he fucked up here, they're assed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna lose everything. You ain't gonna be able to further. That's why they were saying that so many people quitting, because people know they can make more money. Not even, but not with a nigga that. Not when somebody pride hurt. When somebody pride hurt, they get spiteful. You know what I'm saying? They don't. You know how people really get. You know how these wicked people get, and they really get emotional, and they'll like do some shit to you, like, or try to like do. They like literally go out their way to like consciously know they lying. Like, no, yeah, I'm on bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they ain't gonna get that unprofessional. Even though they really are, but it's still gonna have a cloak. They ain't gonna allow us to see it plainly like that. But us that have eyes, we clearly know, yo, it's the same shit. These niggas pride hurt, man. Think about, you got all these. If I'm Esau and you got all these sheeple that I done rocked to sleep, right? And now they waking up talking shit, yeah. You know, and they like, you and you this and that, and you got damn it, that's my your pride hurt. And they saying shit that's true. Yeah. That hurts your pride, man. Hey, matter of fact, there's a scripture that say that in Proverbs. Solomon wrote this. He said, how it go? Oh man, could a brother? Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get this real quick.
I would say one scripture that comes to mind is pride go before the destruction. But I don't think that's what you thinking of.
No, I got it. Ain't it? This is Proverbs 18 and 14. It says, "The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear?" Nigga, spirit wounded. Where your spirit at? In your head, man. You know?
Right.
They can't bear it. You know what? I want to do this. And they don't like this. This one they get nasty. See, you people that love these other translations, we found out they cut you harder. You know what I'm saying? This is this is I'm not gonna get one that ain't better. If it ain't better than the KJV, don't even, you know, bring it out. Yeah, this one not even better. So is that clear? They can't bear it, man. You know, so you know that's how they acted, man. So like the brother point up this back here, that's a beautiful point, bro. This nigga, man, fuck you, you know. But I didn't quit. Fuck you. Then they get some law to like be like an automated fuck you without them having to say it anymore. You call automated. It's like when you trying to get to a license.
Exactly, bro.
And all the DMVs closed and shit. That's a big fuck you.
Yeah.
You know? You so proud. You be on the phone for 4-5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And then it hang up because it say, we're closed. Come back to work. That's a big, you know? That's you can say it's this, but according to scriptures, that's a man, that's a ruler whose mind, his spirit is wounded.
Yeah, bro.
You know? Esau about to go for the, he's finna go for the chetty, you know, the machete. He finna go for the chetty.
For the Johanna.
Hey, y'all laughing, they making no better. They watch this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why he wounded. We don't hear laughing at your ass, man. Hey, bro, could you read that? Could you go ahead and read that verse 2? Because I want to get these, and I know you brothers got scripture. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish through verse 1.
You got it.
It says, I will kill with the sword those who survive.
Ooh.
It says, no one will escape.
Oh man, and how do you do that, Lord? Well, I'm gonna send nukes. You know, I'm gonna send the number one sword Esau got. You know,
it'll be fine.
Whoever BET didn't get, whoever GMOs didn't get, chemtrails didn't get, the nuke's gonna get. And all the swords of Esau, whoever the syringe they get, you know, the nuke's gonna get you. Just being American, you don't even have to be nowhere a nuke hit. You know, be in America when a nuke's hit though. I guarantee you die from radiation. Look up the effects when radiation hit the human body. It's some eerie shit. You know what I'm saying? Your whole shit you like basically turn into dissolving metals. That shit's scary. You don't want be in America. when the nukes hit and the smoke is just traveling. And too much smoke getting your lungs. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the other night. You got to think how devastating them nukes gonna be, because a nuke is not gonna like hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna literally they're gonna boo. But you know, this off science, true science. Every area won't be hit by a nuke. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be spaces in between, but it's still gonna be damaged by and destroyed through the nuke. You know, because it hit an area that it was by. But my point is, what being in America is when a nuke, when them fucking nukes hit, you got glass that's gonna break and fly everywhere. A nigga might be walking in glass, a pole, like they gonna blow street poles. A whole pole might go through a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The water,
destination time.
A nigga might drown in his car. Nigga was catching some Z's. He fell asleep on Instagram. But he was by the lake. If the nukes hit when that nigga in the car, he out of there. He gonna drown. Glass flying everywhere. Damn car flying. His car's gonna be flying. Might fall on somebody. They're gonna be smashing dogs and shit. That's a nuclear fucking destruction for you. You know?
That's like that one scene off of Independence Day.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. You know, nobody in this truth. Nope, man, bro. That's devastating. Your family, nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no parts in that shit. I mean, no, we all you don't never. I ain't never. When I thought about when the spirit presented to me like that, I was like, yo. Cause all you will low key miss out on how much you can gain as far as seeing, okay, that's not something I want. Cause when you see that, you're gonna be a better person. But how much can you do that? How much are you able to do that upon just saying, yeah, the nuke's gonna get hit. Yeah, the nuke's gonna hit America. Yeah, the nuke's gonna destroy this bitch. Nah, actually go into it. How would that shit be? You know what I'm saying? You get way more insight. That give you way more diligence. You know what I'm saying? You see it way more severe. Glass flying, nigga might go blind because glass go through his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Cut his whole face up. Like I said, a pole and pole a bitch, street lights and shit. You know, nigga in his car, a fucking three F-150s done flew in the air and fell on top of his shit. That's some scary shit, man. You know, a building collapsed. Hundreds of people was walking. You know what I'm saying? It's fall. You know, we talking about like the Empire State Building.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
Because all states get hit by nukes. If your ass downtown sightseeing and shit, you at the beam. Imagine if that beam get hit and those metal and you standing in front of the beam. Those metals gonna go through your ass, man.
Yeah.
Break your forehead and shit.
All that good architecture, huh?
Man, the Lord said, come out of her, man. We don't want no parts in this shit. Everything, it's a booby trap. I had a dream about that shit, man. All this shit people caught up in is nigga looking in the you know, the beam got your reflection on it. Nigga looking at the beam and shit, or the beam, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And the shit just boom. Crush his whole shit.
Had a Jake tell me that fire hydrants are like cannons. You know, they are cannons even if you watch them in real time. Like, imagine how water, you know what I'm saying, like one of those fire hydrants work. It shoots water out like at a high velocity. So he's like, imagine that filled with like musket shells or any kind of metal. He's like, you can jam pack that with anything, and imagine it being used in that way. You know, so it's crazy, man.
A high pressure of water could cut through your skin.
Yeah, simply that.
you got the settings on the water, like how you can make it like a straight, and then if it's like a hard pressure,
Power hose.
Yeah, like a hose. That shit come on like real hard.
Yeah, like a pressure cleaner, not pressure cleaner, but pressure washer.
Power hose.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But that point I was making in verse 2, continue, brother Baba Shah. Esau, man, we got it right, man. We got it right. Go ahead. All right.
Amos.
All our elder apostles, these old men, old great men. This nigga wounded, man. On top of all the other shit, the shit peons telling him. The peons telling him he ain't shit. You know? And then you sit here knowing the truth. You like, he gonna do some, he finna get petty, man. He getting petty, you know? But what's really playing out is what? The Lord wanted, doing exactly how he said you take somebody out. And ultimately he's doing it to take all the other people out. Because if I get your leader to bug out, all you niggas that hate me gone. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 2. It says, even if they dig down to the place of the dead.
See?
It says,
my point was what I had said earlier. What was it? It took too long. Basically, Google. If you want to see the state of a place, look at what the investors are doing, right? Okay. What they putting their money in or what they pulling their money out of. The Google CEO was an Edomite. He stepped down from the company like 2 years ago. Now, that's 2 years ago. But did that change his purpose? No, because it was 2 years ago. No, that was a future plan. How we know? And I said that before. I said that, and that's the next thing we talk. That's the next thing in this. The brothers just read it. No, they dig into hell. They was digging into hell 10 years before they finished. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what was being revealed during that time when all these CEOs were stepping down. They was moving. They was getting ready for what the fuck? See what's going on now? World War fucking III, man. The fucking Google, bro. The Google owner, the nigga that owned Google. Google own what we own right now. Where the fuck that nigga go? Come on, man. And then you know who a peon peasant want to be like Esau heathen. I think he was a damn Elamite. You can look it up. To see all this shit we going to, that's why you gotta be sincere. Because you will bring out all this information. That's why I said it's one that's profitable, but he's not profitable to himself. You go into all this information for you too. You need to study the information you going into. You should be a master at all your videos. Plus the other brothers' videos, but specifically yours. You can't be forgetting information you went into, the things you learned, you know what I'm saying? The things you learned in your church. That don't make no fucking sense. All this stuff that's been brought out for years, it make more sense in a time when it's in season. That shit happened 2 years ago. Yeah, we was going into it. It looked like nothing happened, but it make all the sense in the world today. Now imagine if that was forgotten. You would think ain't nothing happening, but it fucking is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so ironically, the Lord said he gonna bring the end through taking these heads out, right? And I make a statement by the Spirit dealing with how the head stepped down from Google, right? And you might as well say that nigga a king, which he is, because he was an Edomite, you know? And then ironically, in the chapter we're using to prove this is the thing that the Lord is doing. It's the mechanism of how the Lord is bringing it in, which is ultimately our salvation. And the same chapter we use is what? going into in the next verse how they basically ran like they knew something ahead of time. Yeah. And that move represents what? Or it proves what? Or it means what? That the end is manifest. That the end of all things is at hand. Don't you see it? I told you how I'm going to take these ones out. You should be looking for this. Do you see leaders bugging out? You see whole, basically, and then even in truth, you see whole congregations falling apart right now, man. Because the fucking leaders ain't right. You supposed to be getting tighter when the look, because the tough, hey, how does it go when
the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
Exactly, the going is getting tough right now, man. So we supposed to be getting like shit's supposed to be tightening up, man. Or we gonna die. Ain't supposed to be mutinies taking place. No, we gonna overthrow you, motherfucker. You know, ain't none of that, man. But you see them was on their deathbed. I ain't laughing at Nate, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, because really, that's what the Lord was talking about when he said, don't rejoice when your enemy is down. That's talking about one of your own people. But you do, but it's just, you know, ultimately you should just have understanding, you know? Because, you know, the shit could be happening to your ass. The Lord fuck you up in the head. Because he fucked Nate up, man. And I got all those followers fucked up. You know? So it's all about the head. You got a bunch of most high Christ bless, you know? And now the head on this deathbed. So what does that result in for the body? And the elders were saying that. They were saying how IUIC gonna come to a close. Look at Sakari. It's all the Lord is completely hitting heads right now. You can't make this shit up on both sides. Hey, he said it. He said it's the year to turn up, man. You just looking in all the wrong places. What are you looking to turn up? You see? Man, this some heavy stuff we're a part of, bro. This shit, it's heavy. This is the heaviest stuff you gonna ever be involved in, man. You thought you knew some shit before, you know? Yeah. You know, the pyramids was ours. You know, they was blowing the noses off the, you know, the sphinx and shit. You know what I'm saying? You thought man, hell no, man. Deeper with the Lord, the more we stay in these councils, the more we stay immersed in the word of Yahweh Shem Shah, the more you realize, okay, this is it. This is the pinnacle. And the pinnacle we hitting, keep going. You know? We ain't gonna be high enough, man. The most high is not the most high with a period. You know? He's just the most high. Like, it ain't no limit on how high he is, man.
Continuous.
Yeah. Like, this knowledge is high. They say wisdom is too high for he cannot attain to it because it keep going. You nigga, your reach ain't long enough. Your attention span ain't long enough. Your attention to detail ain't there, man. You know? This is for spirits that was predestinated to get this, that was set up like this from the beginning, but you would have to be educated. You have to have that light, that flame relit. You see what I'm saying? You have to have that ability in you brought back out. You know? But that's why the scriptures say iron sharpeneth iron, man. It's an order. You know? It's the only way. You need the other knife, man. You need that blade. You need that mature blade. You need it, man. You know? Because the Lord want to use you, man. He's going to make you a threshing instrument, man. So why, look, Esau, he pissed. Why he already hurt. He got us getting ready to get power. You ain't just going to be Tank, you know, the mechanic any 2 months more. You know? You ain't going to be just Joshua, you know what I'm saying? Joshua Jones, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be damn Dave, the deli worker, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit. The damn bus boy or some shit. Ain't gonna be none of that. If you in this truth, You know? Fuck out of here, man. Go ahead, bro. You just read it. The brothers got scriptures, bring it up because we you know the spirit flow. So shalom, brother. Yahweh Bash, Yahweh Shah, Rakatah. All right.
It's Amos chapter 9.
This is how the spirit played it out. You would have been on here, but you know. Go ahead, brother.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 2, it says, even if they dig down to the place of the dead,
Yeah.
it says, I will reach down and pull them up.
Hey, jump back to the KJV. See this? That's heavy. See that? That's the NLT. Go ahead.
Amos chapter 9 verse 2 in the KJV, it says, though they dig into hell, it says, thence shall my hand take them.
And then nigga, that's how you know that's a sign you gonna die. Because why are you trying to dig into the grave? You know what I'm saying? A man cleaving to his life. We not looking to live under the fucking ground, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some?
Yeah, I got some.
Esau mad, man. He mad. You a fucking loser. What was it? O'Doyle rules.
Yeah, that's them. They about to go over that cliff.
It's that damn Superbad shit. Brother saying Superbad. He was like,
yeah.
He's like, he's like, you aren't fucking coming to my party. He's saying, you tell your little fucking ugly friend he can't fucking do music. You the jocks in the spirit, you know?
Yeah, good.
Spit on his ass, you know, bring him. You a fucking Edomite.
Hey, God. That's it. I had one scripture in mind. Now I gotta get that scripture. That's the second address to 656. You like on the spittle, boy. You be like, you said what?
Yeah. Tell your little fucking friend he can't come either. Yeah. You going to slavery, nigga. You ain't getting the kingdom. That's how that sound to him. Go ahead, bro.
All right. I'm gonna get this one real fast. It's Psalm 7 and 15. It says, he made a pit and diggeth it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
You fucking goofy.
He was too proud of himself digging that pit. He thinking like he really got something. And instantly fell into it.
That's why I pray, you know, because we talk a lot of shit. That's why I pray. They come get us. You know what I'm saying? Me, whoever. Lord, keep me with my integrity. And I don't get the power, give me my integrity. You already know if we get the power, that ain't even nothing to talk about. That's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because we talk a lot of shit. You better keep that same energy, you know?
Yeah, good. It's an Esau watching right now.
Yeah.
He putting the brothers' names on the list of what they finna do.
Yeah. Lord, give me my integrity. If I don't get the power, Bible can shot. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Take me out the body. You know what I'm saying? Esau, he gonna fuck some brothers up, man. Hey, this some real shit. I'm telling you, bro. It's like, man, bro, it's crazy because I was thinking, man, it's so powerful. I was thinking about it. I was meditating on this. Like, what was it? The thumbnail we was gonna use. I had one that said top secret, and basically the thought process would have been going into because pretty much the thumbnail helped. Pretty much, it's like the paddle for where we gonna go tonight. You see what I'm saying? It helps, right? It helps give you an idea, you know. But pretty much, at least how I be going, right? But in my head, the top secret one, it put me in a thought process of how they planning, right, for a long time, even though they acting like it. To come, they not acting like it, right? They trying to act like that's not the case. But how they secretly really planning this real devastating invasion. You know what I'm saying? Like but which is true. The spirit, like, nah, I ain't gonna go into that. But see, it's how I know. That's why I say that's powerful, man. Because that really is what we was gonna go into. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make this up, bro. He gonna fuck some shit up, bro. But we gonna get the last laugh completely. It ain't even gonna be close. It's gonna be a blowout. As soon as that standard raised, man, you know, how about Shmuel Shah? My name manifests. You know, that's my name. You know, not only remnant. You know what I'm saying, Shariah, but Nawasah standard. You know, Lord willing, man. You know, Lord do what He wants. I don't mean it's gonna, you know, but Lord willing. You know,
I don't know what this is.
we need it, man. Because Shariah means one who escapes a great onslaught. You know what I'm saying? Survivor, remnant. But when you're going further into it, say one that escapes a great onslaught. You know, that shit gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord willing, you escape. You know, but spiritually, I have though. And I'm on Lord, but really can't say that until, because if you fall out, you, even though, like, okay, I'm still, I ain't, BET didn't get me. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm still here. Because you got an onslaught of our people spiritually, which is taking place and still taking place. And you got us that's escaping it now, but you really can't say you've escaped until you've made it completely. Because you can fall apart. Simpson escaped for a moment. Where the fuck he at? You know? You know? You can't make it up, bro. So we got, that's why this truth is humbling. Even though it's deep and it's like, it's bittersweet. Look, it's bittersweet. You know?
Yep.
You got it, bro. Whatever y'all got. But ultimately, we're gonna be saved, man. That's what all this is setting up. Lord, hey, Lord, Phil Jackson ain't got shit on the Lord. Pat Riley, Phil, damn Bill Belichick, none of these niggas, man. You know, John Madden. You know what I'm saying? Lord got something for you. Lord got something you niggas really gonna love. Niggas think they love Madden. That's why these niggas, look at what Esau gave Jay.
Man.
That's why they really think they ain't got no power with this nigga ruling, basically. He like, this nigga gave me Madden though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Lord killed John Madden.
Yeah, Lord, I didn't even know that shit. I thought that shit was,
That's crazy.
I don't know how.
What you said that job was discontinued or something?
No,
I said the Lord killed John Madden.
Oh,
you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that shit either. That shit was
yeah.
Because they don't want Jake to know that shit. That's why I was like, how the fuck they know this? I thought it was like I was like, damn, when this nigga died? I thought he died like years ago. But no, he had just died, right, bro? Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
Wow.
That's crazy. You be forgetting. I forget he was even alive. That's why I thought you said they just canceled the game. I'm like, damn, they finished that job.
Oh, time.
Jake go crazy if they do this shit, bro.
I mean, it's coming.
I got a scripture though.
Yeah, okay.
You got it, bro.
There's 2 Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at 62. It says, "Yes, and the Spirit of the Almighty Power, which made all things and searcheth out all hidden things in the secrets of the earth." It says, "Surely He knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts." It says, "Even them that sin." It says, "and would hide their sin." That's what Esau, that's what they're doing. You know, they're hiding their sin, or they're trying to flee from the Lord. They're just running away. You know, but you can't escape the Lord. He created all things, and Esau, he thinks he's the Most High, so he wants to be that power. So again, like his pride is broken, man. You know, and then the Lord got, like the brother was saying, like the Lord got something coming to to the elect, man, that they couldn't even dream of on this side, man. Like some whole other thing. Scriptures tell you that, I think it was David, he said, "Teach me to do thy will." And the Lord's he's only going to teach what, not to put the Lord in a box, like only what he knows, but he's only going to teach his will, which is for this kingdom to be destroyed and to be passed on, so that righteousness can dwell like right here on earth.
That's the spirit, because that was one of the scriptures. That would have been a premier scripture if that would have been the thumbnail. So that's why I say it's so powerful. The top secret one.
Yeah,
he's trying to hide his steps. Like they really, like as we on here now, they plot. We know this though. Like they really plotting the biggest. These motherfuckers really trying to act like we just regular people. Like we know y'all clearly targeted us. Y'all want to, but it's deeper than syringes, bro.
Yeah.
They want us to think it's as simple as syringe. No, nigga, you want us. Like they want us. They literally want you. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
All right, scripture. This is Psalms chapter 64 and verse 5. It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately."
Privily.
Privily. It says, "They say, who shall see them?" It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. It says, "But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded." It says, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away."
Yeah, Esau. Go ahead. You got it.
No, okay. The verse 5. You know what I'm saying? Just further adding to the point in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, they want us. You know what I'm saying? Because they constantly doing everything they can. You know what I'm saying? How it says, they commune of laying snares. You know what I'm saying? So they ultimately, like how you had said, everything's a trap. You know what I'm saying? Like how you had brought up the beam. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a trap. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing without, you know what I'm saying, potentially getting caught up some kind of way. You know what I'm saying, in this world, because everything is literally a trap. You know what I'm saying? Like how they say, you walk on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? Really, the eggshells is like the bear traps. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Esau. But then, go ahead.
Anything tied to him is a trap.
Right. Yeah,
That's why I said be continually with godly men. If you with a woman and she ain't know this truth, she can get you killed. You in front of the beam, that can get you killed because the beam gonna get you. And if you standing in front of the beam, you out of there. It's gonna be the very thing to kill you. So everything tied to Esau is a trap. You could be buying clothes or bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with the spirit. That shit can get you killed. You know what I'm saying? You can be in a store while the Lord sends a mass shooter in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to really turn your eyes on for what's of the Lord and what is it. Because what is it is a trap. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's why the elder apostles, brothers be saying that whole prostitute thing, like it's better to deal with them if you trying to deal with a woman, because it's business, ain't no ties. You see what I'm saying? Versus to deal with a woman that won't deal with the truth. She more dangerous than that woman because there's a tie there. You see what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't deal with no damn prostitute, you know what I'm saying, necessarily, but I wouldn't know because I ain't never been in that situation. But, you get what I'm saying. I ain't trying to go into that like a tangent, but that's basically it.
Yeah, kind. So like you.
No, I just said, if it ain't of the Lord, it's a trap, man. Period.
Kind. You know what I'm saying? But the
can I say this too?
Kind.
I will say this: a prostitute is of the Lord. Rahab, she was a harlot.
Kind.
The elder apostle Rakar, he was just going into that. I was like, and I always knew that, but it's just certain minds only see. That's why we need each other, man. That's why the elder apostles who they are, brothers who they are. You got elder brothers, you know what I'm saying? Brothers over you, whatever the fuck, you know. Not whatever the fuck, you know, it's order, it's honorable order.
Right.
Point being, even though I knew that I didn't, the perspective he had on it just made me see it like, damn, the Lord really deal with harlots. You know what I'm saying? That's how he used that. But it's true. You know, a harlot was used to save us.
Okay.
So you be literally, that's my point. You would be better off than how they say, you know, because she basically, the Lord, even though Paul really gave the advice to, if you're burning, marry. You know what I'm saying? But the prostitution is in the scriptures, because that's what our forefather Judah did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was Judah. He dealt with the harlot. You know. But anyway, you got it.
Salakia, was it Hosea that had dealt with the harlot as well?
Yeah, in the 3rd chapter, Khan. Well, his woman.
Khan.
Yeah. Khan. But no, that's different. You know, that's different.
Okay.
In a sense. But it's the same ultimately. You know?
Khan. I just said that had came to mind in the sense of that just being another account. You know what I'm saying? Where the men that the Lord was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, was dealing with harlots. But yeah, Khan.
Yeah, this ain't some harlot now hotline. This ain't the harlot hotline. This shit turned into. Don't go out. Yeah, we need some harlot, because you know, boy, had that bitch burning. You know.
Yeah, another trap.
Yeah. So shit, let's see you get it, and if you know, but don't look to get in that bag. You know what I'm saying, per se. But it's there. It's a bag. The Lord, you know, said it's.
Not everything is sufficient. You know what I'm saying, for every brother.
Yeah.
All things are lawful, but all things aren't expedient.
Yep, the water.
The bitch probably got the jab right now. You know?
Right. You want the jab cooties?
Yeah, jab coochie.
and then you go be going getting all types of juice. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Hey, would you say when Super fell out? He got some of that Kudalina.
She playing my Kudalini, man. Yeah. Took on my fancy, yeah. That's what I say. Hey, this ain't the harlot hotline, man. You know, we'll do a lesson on that, maybe. You know? But some shit you can't even put on the web because Jake's so fucking simple. It's certain shit you just blessed to be a part of a church. You know what I'm saying? Like it's brotherhood talk. Like it's a luxury. You know, it's certain things that most think you get game on being a bystander that's not in the church from the churches that it is set up, but you don't even know how much you don't get. You know what I'm saying? That's the VIP stuff. You know, it's beautiful, man. You know, you can't really get as intimate with the, you know, the scriptures. You know, the congregation, the members. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. So we won't be bringing that on here. You know, I don't like talking about it. You got brothers that's cool with that type of shit. I don't put all my shit on Front Street like that. You know? Because one, we in war. Esau looking for everything you into. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with that shit, man. You know, it's good for brothers to see what you got and into, and I don't know, that's just my spirit. But, you know, enemy always watching. I need those enemies, not you.
Say if I can, to give a good example, in the movie In Too Deep, you know what I'm saying? When guy had pulled up on the one Jake, you know what I'm saying, that was dealing with his woman. You know what I'm saying? He obviously knew when to pull up on him. You know what I'm saying? Because he basically had his business known. made known, you know what I'm saying, to where he was able to pull up on him and the shorty, you know what I'm saying. They took him out the bed, you know what I'm saying. What they say, got to scrapping with him, you know what I mean.
Yeah. You don't want to show your cards, you know.
Let not that left hand, that right hand know what that left. Let not that left hand know what that right hand do it.
That's it.
Yeah, you got it, bro. You're gonna run through this chapter.
Con.
Because ultimately, it's good news. This is why we on here good. Because Lord, a real the elect. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we straight. But even then, you can't really push that peaches and cream doctrine, man. You know what I'm saying? Like. You gladly, like, one's lying to you, bro. Like, you gotta catch that hill. That's how you gonna enter into the kingdom of heaven. And catching the hill is seeing a bullshit commercial, you know what I'm saying, but stomaching it. You reading the Bible and the heathen coming up, interrupting you, yelling over you, touching you, drunk. Motherfucker might come up and accidentally, when people talk, they spit in your face a little bit.
Yeah, con.
Man, like, you gonna slap them or you gonna wait on the Lord, you know? That's the shit we got. That's hell, bro. I don't play that shit. But then we hate these crackers, man. So it's all, and it's more. That's light shit. But that's still hell, you know.
Right, con.
We all know that, you know. We got it, bro.
Con. Jumping back to Amos chapter 9. I'm gonna read it in the KJV again.
Yeah, we still holding that Job, right?
Con.
I don't know if it was something.
Chapter 12.
Yeah, I don't know.
You also had called
Isaiah 51.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rock you are in. Yeah, that's it. Right. You got it, brother.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 2 in the KJV, it says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them.
Mm-hmm.
It says, though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Yeah, and I got a quick, precept, if you will. This is Psalms 139, and I'm gonna start at oh man, it's beautiful. I'm gonna start at 6 because we were speaking on this. It says, such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high. That's this. I cannot attain unto it. Even when we hit a pinnacle, it's more. It's more, it's more headroom, Being in this truth is like being in the biggest big body Rolls Royce you could be in. Like, those who've seen the inside of like a Rolls Royce, they built like damn, like a damn, I don't want to say a spaceship. Like, you got a lot of leg room, a lot of head room, leg room.
Yeah.
That's how the truth is, but it keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get in it and it's like big and then it just keep, Damn, for the door way over there. Next time you look over again, the door, you can't even see the door no more. It's just to keep expanding. Like, damn, bro. All the kids we gonna have, it's true. It's the power, ain't no limitations. We Yashala, ain't no limitations. So it ain't nothing the Lord can't save us from. Ain't nothing he can't bring you back from. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro. Man, it's heavy, man. Ain't nobody he can't bring down. We done seen that. The toughest kings. Like, damn, what Ali Vega said, man, the thuggest niggas. You know what I'm saying? Walking through the door. Lord done took down, man. That's on his resume. That's in his resume, which is his book. This is Psalms 139 and 6 continue. It says, such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. And we understand this in this truth. It's just like, damn, it just keeps expanding. Damn, the Lord, the more you into it, you're like, the Lord really is in everything. Damn, everything really is spiritual if you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got it. It just keep going. And Esau, and that's why we laugh at Esau, because his pride, he has realized this, but since he don't deal with the Most High, but while he's still subject to the Most High, he's just pride. His pride is hurt. He's wounded. So now he's just gonna act irrational and emotional. You know, he's gonna get to acting like a bitch. You know, and ultimately, he's gonna try to run away. You know what I'm saying?
No.
See that? Whither shall I go from thy spirit, or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. They've learned this. They pilots up in the sky, and a ship fly past them. You know, if you could put Reggie Bush in the ship form, you know what I'm saying? A mother that can just stop or go, reverse the field. You know, yeah.
To say as well, like they best captains, they best pilots, they best aircrafts. You know, not just the Boeing jets that you get on a flight from one place to another. We talking about the military jets that's made to go fast and to be able to catch things. You know.
Yeah, and chariots. This is one chariot, one little chariot, if you will, just come and just shit on everything Esau ever invented or even thinking about inventing. And they know, like, we had never reached that. So that's another reason his pride struck. His pride is wounded. Lord striking through kings. It's all spiritually first. You know how many? Oh my goodness, man! He said that his flesh, he gonna pour out his spirit upon all flesh. Everybody gonna get dreams. Esau getting dreams. Joe Biden got dreams, bro. They imagine the dreams, but they had never. Imagine the shit.
Yeah, they too proud. They gonna bring this up.
Oh my goodness.
I forget where I seen it at. I was seeing it Putin. Basically, he knows that he's supposed to be performing out. Like, he knows that he's supposed to nuke America. I had to find it. It's like, that's crazy. Like, he knows that he's supposed to be doing so according to the scriptures. And I don't even know how. Like, I have to go back and watch that job. But yeah, that job was nuts. I'm gonna have to find it. I share with brothers if I possibly re-find it. But yeah. Related to what the brother's saying, man.
So if I can't, I got a quick scripture.
Man, bro, it's powerful, man. Go ahead, bro.
I got it's which one I read a minute ago, but I gotta reread it. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's definitely hitting the point. Psalm 64 and verse 7, it says, "But the Most High, Yahweh, shall shoot at them with an arrow." It says, "Suddenly shall they be wounded." And that's just adding to the brother's point. You know what I'm saying? Most High gonna be
Finish it.
Con. It says, verse 8, it says, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
You got it.
All that see them shall flee away." And this just add to the brother's point. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, you know what I'm saying, striking through these mugs. You know what I'm saying? So they getting wounded. You know, with them getting wounded, you know what I'm saying, they not on their P's and Q's how they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So now they slipping, tripping, you know what I'm saying? All over the place, acting sloppy, saying, you know what I'm saying, anything willy-nilly.
Yeah. But they ain't gonna bring them dreams out. They fuck around.
Right.
If the first leader I hear say he had a dream, oh my goodness, bro. That's when we know this thing, like, we know this thing real. But see, hey, we own it. We like squeezing a lemon. This is like squeezing a lemon. You know? But how the elders used to use the example, they used to use the example, it's like peeling an onion, for dealing with the Bible. Well, when you get into it and you really being diligent, it's also like squeezing a lemon. You know what I'm saying? And it's the only lemon you got. You're gonna try to get everything you can out of it. This the only lemon we got. Go ahead. The brother got But yeah, and that's powerful, bro. You know, that, hey, I forget how all this even came up, but basically Esau. This another reason he just pissed because he know the chariots is unstoppable. You know, like the brother said, Vladimir Putin has went on record and confirmed the scriptures and you know what he's supposed to be doing. Basically, all Esau, all Edomites know in their mind this they in. You know,
Say if I can, let's say
they in.
like
You got it.
so like a year ago, you know what I'm saying, or probably like a year and a half ago, you had brought up that one video, you know what I'm saying, where it was like a Russian, you know what I'm saying, choir singing about the destruction, you know what I'm saying, of
Yeah,
America.
yeah, that's it.
So they definitely know. You know what I'm saying? They got to if they singing about it.
Yeah, they cut the live that but he went
Yeah,
into
God.
live. I went into it before that too. But yeah, they definitely yeah, that's heavy, bro. Good point. But that proved what I was saying earlier. Imagine if you forget all these things. You know,
Exactly.
these things. Hey, all these points we scoring. You gotta think we really scoring. Every time you get a whole some information, every time you know a new understanding, you know, gets through. Your certain scripture is heightened. You know, brother, give you something, tell you something, or whatever it may be. You see what I'm saying? You scoring, bro. All that shit count. At the end of the night, what's your stats? You know, what's the game stats? The game stat, all the stats. My point is saying the game, my stats is that they matter, man. Everything will have matter because when you don't just look at your stats, but the game stats, your stats is in that, but the team stats is in that, but also what ultimately who won. You see what I'm saying? And when you upon that, that's when you go into all the other stats and you see, okay, damn, they had more rebounds. Damn, we had more turnovers. Damn, they scored 40 in the third quarter, you know, and 50 in the, you know. So point being, the game stats show you. They ultimately show you the overall who won, but they point it's there to show you how every little thing counts. You know, like when you play in the end of it, like I used to do this when I used to play the video game and shit. You know, but pretty much, you know, you blow a motherfucker out on 2K or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you know, when you like heavy in that job, you know, you got your team set up, you got plays, you got all this shit, right? But you get to the point where you know you had those times when you blew somebody out so bad, y'all go over the game stats together. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know.
Exactly. After the game, we gonna go sit there and actually go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, this motherfucker had. Damn, even motherfucker sitting here talking like, and then look, this little had, you know, you had this little man. I got locked him up. Boozer had like, you know, a motherfucker figure out how to make Boozer score 25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Follow, you know, some shit like that. But everything counts. That's the point. You know, how much more for us? So this, hey, we just did 2 hours. We back on here for another hour 30. We can go ahead and close up. But it all counts, man. All of this, especially when you on the run, when you're on the move, and you can't do this no more. All these sessions and man hours will have counted, man. You know, and you ultimately, Lord willing, end up on the shit. It wasn't at our own, one of our works and all of this other stuff. Like we gotta keep that in our mind. It's really the Lord's mercy. But however, He did allow us to go on and do things to where we will be deemed worthy to get on. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you will see, okay, damn, all these man hours did count. If every individual here, Lord will, how about Smell Shawrock Desire goes on to, and our other brother, you know, goes on to, and all the believers that listen, you know what I'm saying? It goes on to get on those ships. You will see you sitting in on this tonight, count it every time you did it. You know what I'm saying? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you know, the Lord like, but you here with me. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Nigga,
that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Brothers got something?
Did you want us to bring out the scriptures that you had?
Just read through 9 because it's a short chapter, and we'll bring them out, and then brother got something. 9 we close out. You got it, bro.
Okay. You want me to go hop back into NLT or stay in the KJV?
You stay in KJV.
Okay, come. Amos chapter 9 and verse 3. It says, "And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, says I will search and take them out thence.
Yep.
And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them."
Yeah, they say, hit dog holler, man. You know, Esau been and Esau will be the dog, and the hit will be the strike. You know, a hit dog is hollering right now, man. How? Because they putting out UFO documentaries and saying how they in articles and shit. Esau hollering, in the form of saying he gonna do this or they, the nigga, they. I'm telling you, man, this is manifesting, brothers. You got it.
It says, verse 4, and though they go into captivity before their enemies, this will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set mine eyes upon them for evil, and not for good.
Mm-hmm. Well,
verse 5 it says, "And the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, is he that toucheth the land, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall mourn."
He said, "It's he that toucheth the land." So World War III, the byproduct of Ukraine versus, times NATO times US versus Russia, who's on record, linking up with China, a big foe of America. Are people so desperate they really want to be the next world power, world power, man? They got nukes, man, and the rest. Every Magog is about to start shooting everybody up, but the byproduct of all of that is going to be what? That land being touched. What land? America. And to the point it's going to melt. How? Hey, Putin, his pride is hurt. You're not finna hold me. You think you finna take? You already done took. You think you're gonna make Ukraine NATO? You already done. Hell no. So hey, basically, America and that NATO shit, they trying to run everybody off the block. Basically, it's like they don't. Basically, the U.S. and NATO shit is like get down and lay down. And if you ain't no hoe, you not going. You like, no, bro, I've been here. Fuck you talking about? How the fuck America gonna tell me you way the fuck over there? How you gonna tell me basically my land, which is my next door neighbors, if you will, right? With some shit you not even among, they gotta be this. You gotta say so over. Hell no. Better yet, I'm gonna just take this shit and make it my land. Because if Russia don't do that, and Ukraine becomes NATO, they basically get ran off the block. Before you know it, they'll be NATO. And that can't happen because if that happened, how the fuck is America gonna get hit with nukes? It's not gonna happen. This shit not gonna happen. So this shit happening, man. That hand getting ready to touch this land, man, and this motherfucker gonna melt. And we need this bitch to melt. Go ahead, bro.
And verse 9 and 5 it says, "And the Lord Yahweh of hosts, power of hosts, is he that toucheth the land, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall mourn."
Yeah. So he's touching the land once again through these kings. You know, Putin pride on the line. He's been wounded. He's about to come down having great wrath. Because really, is it the American Edomite that's going to nuke all the Jakes and peons in America? No, it's the fucking Russian Edomite. He the one that's going. It's Esau in general that's going to come down having great wrath. Russia. He's so mad. Look what they're trying to do to him. Esau losing his power in every regard. You know, him holding Russia, him holding America, him holding the title as being the most influential. He losing his power. All Edomites is all ruler. They all won. All you niggas is just Esau. They wounded. That nigga gonna pull out. He's just gonna start dumping. You know, irrational nigga, like an irrational nigga. He gonna miss and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he gonna shoot a hole in the wall and shit. Shoot himself. He might shoot a couple. You know,
straight bullets.
Yeah, hit Israel and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna be. You know.
Say if I can, let's say you see Esau do that in a lot of movies, especially like when they like overly proud but scared. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like that. They last resort. They just go out with the bang. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
You going out shooting. I'm gonna go out with a bang. Exactly. You got something, bro?
Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know bro got something. You got something. You got it, bro. You got it.
Oh yeah, just me. If you
I'm talking about really
the
both
Brothers at the War. No, the Brothers at the War. Yeah, me. Without I got that video queued. If you like to play it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely gonna play that. That's crazy. You got the shit. Ooh, that's the spirit. You got it, Thor.
Con. Yeah, there's Joel 3:19. It says, and Egypt will be desolate. It says, Edom, a desert waste. It says, because of the violence done to the people of Judah, in whose land they shed innocent blood. You know, that's all Edomites. You know, it says Egypt, which is America, but then it says Edom, which are, you know, the Russians, you know, so-called Russians. That's all Edom.
Yeah, it's out of there, man. It's all Edom. All you niggas is perpetually fucked, man. You know, they all crying for the birthright. All of them.
Okay.
No matter if they don't like each other or say they Esau or not, nigga, all you niggas is coming down with great wrath, and all y'all pride is wounded. You know, China pride wounded, because niggas ain't nobody considering them, so they gonna pull up shooting.
Right.
Hey, man, the Lord, something so simple, bro, is the most powerful, underestimated weapon. You know. The wrong is but it's a different type of simple. You know? That's crazy. You got it, bro. Not clear.
Come on, keep reading on this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to finish that.
You said read through 9, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get to the good news. You got it. Which is this is the good news, but you know, you got it.
Continuing in verse 5, it says, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall mourn. It says, and it shall rise up wholly like a flood.
See? Nigga, nuke hit, you know what I'm saying? A nigga might drown if he's sitting in front of the lake shore, you know, he's sitting in front of Lake Michigan and shit. You know, the damn whole lake a nuke hit the lake, that water gonna flood downtown, man. Nigga swimming and you know, nigga gonna drown, man. It's gonna be bodies floating and shit. Buildings gonna be collapsing, shit, it's gonna be simultaneously shit on fire. Then that's gonna create electricity. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna be getting electrocuted. All those fire poles. all this the electric, this whole electric grid that Esau got set up is gonna cause this bitch to burn. As soon as, you know, you can't make it up, man.
Yeah, kind of the electric towers and shit.
Yeah, this shit is gonna turn it. As soon as something hit it, it's gonna explode. All these gas stations, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, man. There's a gas station on every corner. You got incredible alcohol. It's a liquor store on every corner. You know, propane and shit. All these semi trucks, propane trucks. This bitch is gonna be like a lake.
Yeah, fine if I could.
Uh-huh.
You know, we all remember the gas line situation.
Yeah,
yeah, that's the gas lines, they run under, you know, under the earth, you know.
It's the Esau. Destroyer of the earth.
Man.
That's the pit. That's that pit. That's the grave he got, you know, he dug, he gotta lay in it. That's the bed this nigga made, he gotta lay in it, man. That's why I said in their bed they practice iniquity, because it's in the power of their hand, man. You know? But the plans they practicing is some shit that's gonna hurt themselves. You know? You know? Hit dog, man. That's a lesson. You got it.
If I can add too,
Yeah, bro.
just to stay on the point, like that's how the Egyptians got pretty much killed when the Israelites were fleeing Egypt. The Lord he made the water fall back up, you know, on them. And they're watching their bodies like being floating up in the water.
Yeah.
That's it. The things that have been, things that shall be. Lord, Lord said, I got y'all.
Wow, that's crazy. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I got it. If I can read it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Cause if you wasn't gonna bring it, I definitely was. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Con. It says this is Exodus chapter 14 and verse 27. It says Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and at daybreak the sea went back to its place. So the Egyptians were fleeing toward it. It says, and Yahweh swept them into the sea. The water flowed back and covered the chariots and horsemen. It says the entire army of Pharaoh that had followed the Israelites into the sea. Because not one of them survived.
They drowned. Hey, but see, it's gonna be worse this time because there wasn't no electric grid set up, if you will. There no fucking gas lines under the, you know. So that times it's gonna be like all the judgments the Lord ever did. Plus, that's why he said people ain't gonna talk about that no more.
Right. They about to be served double. They gotta be served that double.
That's my experience. Just to get that art.
You got it, brother.
Yeah, I got one real quick. Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Yeah, we seeing this completely play out, man. It's clear.
Full circle.
A nigga in the Hellcat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that's something within itself. A nigga in the Hellcat, like.
I don't even know what that shit is. I know what it is, bro. It showed me and shit. But that's a real thing. Jake gonna be racing that bitch.
It's a Charger with a fat engine in that mother, 350.
Yeah. Some bullshit. Some shit ain't even worth a steaming.
Some shit you can't do shit with. Like,
you know
niggas live in hoods and shit. Like they live in speed bump. You live in a neighborhood where got speed bumps on your road. Like
hella potholes.
You can't use a racing engine. That shit is stupid, bro. That's the dumbest shit in the world, bro. But I digress, man.
Yeah, they gonna be racing on bitches downtown when you lose it, you know. And they gonna drown that motherfucker. Oh, that's that chariot. That horse.
Them horses, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all the Hellcat is, a bunch of horsepower.
They're gonna float up. The car gonna float up. The nigga gonna float out the window and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga with all white on. You know, Jake like wearing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh wait.
Stupid ass nigga, bro. That's some fucking. Dummies, man. Take this. Gotta learn the hard way, man. Can't say what we saying ain't true. You know? Hey, it say war to him that called good evil and evil good. They'll be on here calling us wicked. We low key wicked to the world. We wicked as hell. It just makes sense. You know? We wicked to the world. What? God would never say nothing like that. He loves everybody. Yo, let's finish that chapter and then we're gonna play with the brother guy. We're gonna get that Job and that'll be it, you know. Keep this under 2 hours. I don't want to watch that. What the hell? He's in the spirit. Go ahead.
Continuing, Amos 9:5, it says, "And it shall rise up wholly like a flood, it shall be drowned as by the flood of Egypt."
Hey, make this up.
It says, yeah,
It just said it. That's the link.
right.
He said, as the flood of Egypt. You know? You got it, bro. That's the spirit. And the Lord, and Lord over here, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, it says, "It is he that buildeth."
You know, the Lord, he with who he with, man. Lord willing, he stay with us, man. You know what I'm saying? And he give us more. You know, and shit, we just get more humble. You know what I'm saying? But when we the men, first and foremost, you know. With that is everything. You know? Go ahead.
Amos 9:6, it says, "It is he that buildeth his stories in the heaven, and have founded his troop in the earth. He that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. Yahweh is his name." Verse 7 says, Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Saith Yahweh, have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Caphtor? It says, and the Syrians from Ker.
Yeah, the Israelites are black people, man. So-called dark skin. You know, because when you go into Ethiopia and that word right there, Cushi, you know, which means dark skinned people. You know, so the Israelites are melanated people. Okay, you got it, bro.
Amos 9:8, it says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom."
It has more meaning to it than that, but we ain't gonna get into all of it.
It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom."
Yeah.
Says, and I will.
Man, bro. And if it's upon the sinful kingdom, it has to be upon the king. How? In his mind first. So that's how. That's the proof that the Lord is his eyes on America. Because look, all the fucking kings are bug outs. Obama, fucking Trump, damn Clinton, damn Bush, nigga Daddy, nigga Ronald fucking Reagan. All the niggas, you know, I could fucking remember, you know, that was around my time period. And this nigga now, Joe Biden, they all was fucking bugged out. And it was all doing like emotional radical shit, you know, more and more. You know, Obama brought his gay ass in offices, made everybody, you know, lesbians and them, you know, sodomites and shit, you know. He manifested that this was the Sodom and the spiritual Sodom in Egypt, you know?
Yeah.
And really, Joe Biden about to manifest the Egypt part. Because people gonna really learn they slaves during his bid, you know, I believe. You really learning that right now. Mandates. You know what I'm saying? The new word for slavery is mandate, you know? Go ahead.
If I could add, brother, I'll say like Pharaoh was bugged out too, because the Lord hardened his heart. The Lord hardened his heart, and then that he was in control of Egypt, so he You know, he started with the. It goes to show you how he starts with the head. You know, or he deals with the head more so.
That's so weird. That nigga was definitely bugged out. Like, see, putting it in our terms the way we can get it. Like, he saying it like that is like, yeah, that nigga was definitely bugged out, bro. Nigga, man, that's crazy.
He was powerful.
What you say?
He was powerful too. I said he was powerful. Like he really thought like he could sort of like combat the Most High pretty much. Like he would put his magicians against the Lord. Like he would, you know.
Yeah, bro. That's it, bro. The thing that has been is that so niggas has been getting more bugged out. Never could. Hey, go ahead.
Man.
That's dealing with witchcraft. You know.
What you say, brother?
I said that's dealing with witchcraft, like the magicians.
Mm-hmm. Oh
so,
yeah.
Talking about Joe Biden and about
Yeah, that's heavy. That's so heavy. Like, and it was, you know, what's heavier about it too. Like even further, the Lord literally wrote it plain like that in the beginning. That was a part of the beginning, and that's literally what shit has came down to now. Witchcraft and soothsayers and shit.
Okay.
Giannis and Jabberese, you know what I'm saying? You can't make this shit up, man. Damn. It was something I wanted to say about the spirit. Boy, you brothers got it. Oh, Nebuchadnezzar.
You're talking about, yep. Okay.
That's what you was gonna say, bro?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
You got it.
Yeah, Khan. No, I was gonna bring up him just because ultimately, the Lord bugged him out. You know what I'm saying, on a whole nother level too. You know, that's the scriptures even go to say like it like really show you like everything the Lord gave him. You know what I'm saying? And then got so proud. Lord was like basically Lord was like, you know, like how you know how Jake make the joke in the world like if you don't do what your parents say, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna smack you into like, you know what I'm saying, like a whole new dimension. You know what I'm saying?
Next week.
Like that's like yeah, God. That's how like the Lord had did him. Like that's the Nebuchadnezzar got like so lofty, so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Lord like basically smacked him real quick. You know what I'm saying? And more like lost consciousness.
That nigga became an animal. Nigga was eating fucking ass, he growing hair and shit. That nigga he bugged the fuck out. Like the bug outs was getting worse and worse. You know?
Man.
To the point now the nigga think they white. They think they white.
No, that's no. People really actually like think that they're animals. You know what I'm saying? Like they say I identify myself as a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My spirit animal. Shit.
That was funny. You know, I'm gonna bring it up. Me and bro, we was about getting ready to, you know, to hit the highways and hedges or whatever. The female walked past and she was like, meow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, bro?
Hell no, these stupid ass people. You know
what I'm saying? Muz meow. I'm like, she really thinks she a cat. I mean, Muz got the message. You know, Muz was flirting, obviously, but
oh yeah, I do remember that.
But yeah, I do remember. It just shows. I got a scripture real quick though.
You got it.
It's Romans 9:17. It says, "For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth."
Yeah, hold on, stop there.
Therefore, you said stop there?
Yeah, come. He said, even for this same purpose. So that means exactly what he put Pharaoh through, I'm gonna put you through. He said, for this same purpose. Everything that happened to Pharaoh, not for to just show his power in him. No, I'm gonna put you through what Pharaoh went through. Damn. Yeah, that's it. You got it, bro.
No, that was it. That's it.
Yeah. That's the spirit. You got it, knock on y'all. We'll be on here forever.
Hey, I just said that, you know what I'm saying? This definitely something continuous. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord word is omnipotent, us talking about it, you know what I'm saying, could definitely be omnipotent. So
of course, you gotta let the spirit update. You what I'm saying? Let everybody update, let fucking more judgment come out, you know what I'm saying? And shit. Get closer again to get back closer again to doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's what we look forward to. Every minute is a step closer to the kingdom, man. You see what I'm saying? Every moment. So we just constantly pushing forward, you know? No stagnation. You got it.
Like you said, we almost home. We almost home.
Yeah, fine. Definitely almost home. Yep, definitely almost home. You know? You got it, bro.
Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom." It says, "And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh."
Now notice in this same chapter, it go from Esau being destroyed to it talking about us being saved. So his destruction, his bugging out, is going to lead forth our destruction, is leading forth our salvation. Notice that. All the way from the elite bankers trying to run, you know, all that is leading forth us being saved. You know, and they running from what? They own judgment, which is really a bunch of shit they gotta pay for that they did to themselves. You know? And when that's in process, and according to this chapter, we're on our way to the kingdom. We're on our way on the shit. That's why the shit's popping up. That's why the shit popped up yesterday. You know, because the eyes are literally on the central kingdom. They be on post up there, man. It's just so evident. It become more and more evident. Those not stars. Esau been fucking lying. It ain't dark enough. Nigga, you got street lights everywhere. New York don't sleep. You know? Go ahead, brother. New York be lit the fuck up at it. Like right now, New York is lit. I don't know now because the pandemic shit, but I know before all this shit, like years back, man, bro, that shit is crazy. I'm talking about 2, 3 a.m. That motherfucking city don't sleep, man.
Yeah, God.
That shit's scary. That shit's scary. You know? You think it's like Chicago, but it ain't really, you know, it's like Chicago on steroids, crack, damn, everything, man. That shit is crazy, bro. You got it.
Amos chapter 9, verse 9, it says, "For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations." It says, "Like as corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth."
So the Lord's gonna come with a certain mechanism to get exactly who He wants. You know, he got a way He's gonna do it, which is gonna be through a book. If you don't have the attention span, the predestined, you have to have a attention span, a predestinated attention span that will allow you, right, or afford you the riches of this book. You know, which ultimately helps you buy salvation. You know, because you get money to spend it.
Yep.
See that? Why He said, "Buy of me gold." Now, the Lord, you got to remember, when we read this book, it's ancient. What was money in the ancient world? Gold, actual money, precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna buy of Him FRNs. You see, He's telling me the actual money is that. So really, He's telling us to get money. He like, get money. And you don't get money to not spend it. You see? Even though He said we're gonna be redeemed without money. You know? But we still gonna spend this money. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna spend it in the kingdom. You know? Period. So we stacking. Literally we stacking right now. You know? But my point is what? He created he's gonna create a way to where He's gonna only get the spirits He wants, because there's gonna be a situation where that will come to the earth in which this truth of the Bible will come out. And you will need first and foremost, just simply speaking, attention span. If you don't fucking have an attention span, How the fuck can you learn you an Israelite and get all this knowledge and get the hell out of Dodge? You couldn't. And that's why he would use this to this way, right? This type of setting, right? To only get who he want and easily not get the niggas he don't want. It's too easy. A nigga here for 3 minutes and nigga phone ring. All right, I gotta, no matter male or female, motherfucker gonna die. You like a goddamn monkey, man. That shit crazy. It starts there, man. Your attention. Niggas, motherfucker don't listen, man. Go ahead, bro. That's why he said the slothful. You can't bring. How the hell you gonna expect the slothful? He said I walked past. Solomon said I walked past the field of the slothful, and it was like fucked up. It wasn't no fruits there. Yeah, because their attention span ain't long enough to bring forth anything. You know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing. So slothfulness, it denotes not having an attention span. So that's what that's going into. So this is how the Lord is sifting, and ultimately also he's sifting through Esau. Goes back to the point. We done hit 2 hours, but we're gonna close out to this. It goes into how Esau, and it don't matter, man. This is serious, so it don't matter. But that's what I said about the spirit earlier. The reason why Jake ain't got no problem worshiping Esau, because he's like, bro, look what Esau gave me. He gave me the Wraith. He gave me Louboutins, bro. Ferragamo. He gave me Chief Keef, bro.
Hell no.
He gave me Future, bro. Future be saying some real shit, bro. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That type stuff. But that will be simply a mechanism Lord to be able to sift these niggas. You know what I'm saying? The Lord the Lord will keep having Esau release Maddens. It's just that fucking simple. And then that's the broad gate. Everybody at GameStop and shit. Man, Esau gave me Air Force Ones, bro. He gave me Nike. He gave me Tesla Nike back, man. Because that's where Nike come from. It comes from the word Thessalonica, but it's pronounced with Nike. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get that word. For those that ain't know that, but yeah, it's a fucking Greek shoe, man. And who the Greeks in the scriptures? The main people the Lord trying to get, which is Israelites, but they too caught up in being like fucking Greeks. All Jake love is Nike. That's a step. As long as Nike keep dropping, hence Jordans, because Jordan ain't nothing but Nike. You know what I'm saying? He has his own company now, but really he's still fucking Nike. It's damn. Go look at the Jordan ones, right? Any goddamn way. Long as them shits keep coming out, which they keep dropping Jordans, sifting. That's it. That's a more of a reason for a nigga to not be saved. But that's really simply the Lord making a way to where no niggas get in this. The meal I'm about to cook, I don't want nothing clumpy. Nah. This cake gonna be completely, and the way to be, which was the broad gate, and the way to be saved will be this setting, the narrow. You have to sit here and listen. You have to you have to go buy a book and read. Yeah, you have to go stand on the highways and just read and talk. Yeah, you just have to watch. That's too straight for a nigga. Slocky, brother got it.
I got a question, Christian.
You got it, bro.
Did you have something with the war?
You got it, right?
Kind of. This is First Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened."
Yeah, that's it. See, because with sifting, the sifting gets out all the lumps. Actually, like cooking. You know what I'm saying? Can't make this shit up, bro. Because you gotta think about it. This is how you know it's a lump. Because a sifter is dealing with a bunch of little holes. If the piece too big to get through it, it's because it's a lump. So only what's fine or refined, fine It's the only thing that's gonna make it through.
Contrite.
Yeah, exactly. That's it, brother. That's it. You have to be broken. If you're not broken, you're not gonna make it through. You know, you're something. You already something. The Lord needs something flat to where He can make it what He wants to. But if this piece of this flower has already decided, okay, I'm gonna be a ball, I can't do shit with you. You know, I'm a ball player. Oh, I'm finna go to school. Like that fake swole nigga that walked past, he was like, nah, I'm good. He had like the short, so I don't know if y'all brothers remember, he had like the sweatsuit shorts. Nigga, you know, they got the sweatsuits with the, you know, and they be in the short set now, with the cut off sleeves and the hood and shit on the back. He's like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like, bro, man, get your peon ass out. You know, man, bro, these niggas, bro. Like, he better than us or some shit. He better than me. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Really, at the end of the day, we ain't none of us shit. You definitely ain't shit because you don't know you not shit. You know? And if you do know that, you don't know it like I know it. Well, nigga done, man. He ain't gonna make it through. He already something in his head. So that's it. You know?
I got one more scripture.
But and I want to quote this too by the Spirit. Like Bruce Lee said this, be water. Be water. And that's so heavy because Yahweh Shah takes up that. Yahweh Shah said, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. So he's water, right? But the point is, while Bruce Lee said that, right, which definitely was a Jake. I definitely believe that man to be a Jake. But Elder Apostle always said about that. I got into it myself. I see it. But anyway, water can take the shape of anything. Basically be formless is what he's saying. Refined. Let me be in a way that you can be shaped. You know what I'm saying? You can put water in anything and it's going to take the shape of it. Are you able to do that? Can you adjust? Niggas can't adjust for the Lord. Lord, he said, put everything away and follow me. Niggas said, but Lord, let me go first bury let me go say goodbye to my family at the crib. My pops just came to town and shit. You know why? You know, he can't adjust. She can't adjust. You can't follow me then, because you're not like water. The Lord is water. You see, He adjusts. The Lord, sometimes he's sleeping on the shit. Sometimes he praying in front of the sea on the beach. Sometimes depending on what he's in season, he's able to adjust. Sometimes he praying in the mountain. You know, sometimes the disciples serving him. Sometimes he got to serve himself. You know what I'm saying? When they was off in the town to get meat, and he was thirsty, and the disciples wasn't around to give him because they was always providing the Lord. You know, that's the Lord. You know. So the Lord, point being, man, be formless. If you're not able to adjust or be contrite according to the scriptures, or truly like water when you get into it, you're not gonna make it. You know? Period. You got it, bro.
Yeah, I had something out.
Please.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish, because they have not known me. Because they are Sodom's children, because they have none understanding."
Man, please, bro.
But they are wise to do evil. It says, but to do good, they have no knowledge. So all, the dude walking past, he might think he really knew something. But what he knew, and he did know something, but what he knew was just evil. You know? So he's going out to sow nothing but wickedness, which is ultimately going to get him destroyed.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, this nigga really, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy, like how he did it. Shit, like, man, bro, him and that nigga that said that shit, I'm gonna see you there or some shit, I ain't fucking with it. Them the two niggas on my list, man. Them some proud niggas, man. Lord gotta give me y'all joints. You know what I'm saying? Give me the, I'm gonna pull up. You know, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna be on some bullshit. You give me the power. I'm gonna go get them old vintage leather damn trench coats and shit with the belt on it.
Gonna be like Blade. Gonna be like Blade.
You look like Candyman.
I'm gonna be dressed like the damn dude from my mom's dating a vampire. Remember that shit? I'm gonna dress like Jordan. That's how Jordan be dressing. I'm gonna pull up on niggas. Niggas gonna think I'm just some loser ass nigga. You know? Over my jacket, it's gonna be fire on my shit. Niggas, what the fuck? Hey, bro, we too creative, bro. We're gonna go crazy on Jay. I'm gonna start flapping and shit. Remember me, motherfucker? Hey, yeah, you got it, bro. We gonna get up out of here. Cause this shit, it's just too clear, bro. You know, we all get it, man. You know, we get it, man. Lord willing, we keep getting it. Lord willing, we really do get it. You know.
Fine.
You got it. Fuck the niggas, man. Fuck the niggas.
I had a scripture going into you know, that sifting. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like how the brother started off was going into, you know, you gotta what was the word that you said?
Reformless.
So you gotta be you say contrite. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in the sense of like you can't be big lumps. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna be able to make it through those small and narrow holes.
Yeah.
You know, in the scripture, this is Second Esdras chapter 7 and verse 7. It says, "The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left, the."
Satan. This shit.
Yeah,
That's Satan. Yeah, that's Satan. That's Satan. That's some bullshit. That's cool.
nah.
You guys got something?
Nah.
Alright, I'm gonna just pick up where he left off at. This is where it says, if a brother wanna get it, Amos 9. Just pick up Baba Shah where he left off at. You know, when he get back on it. No, you know,
Get verse 10.
Yeah, we're gonna get that Job and that we're gonna get that what was that, Isaiah after this, then that Job we're gonna close out. Yep. Points proven.
I got Amos side.
You got it, brother.
Start. Where do you want me to start?
Verse 10. That's what he left off at.
Con. This is Amos 9 and 10. In the NIV, it says, "All the sinners among my people will die by the sword."
That's it. See, perfect. Hey, Hey, it's like when you hit pause on the game. You know what I'm saying? For some, you know, hit resume. Just like with the good resume part, you got it.
It says, "All those who say disaster will not overtake or meet us."
Wow.
And that, yeah.
Wow. That's something we were talking about, man. The dang replay. It's gonna be a replay of Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? A nigga sitting in his chariot, you know, and his Hellcat on the side. When he fell asleep, you know. They gonna wake up choking on water. You know, he gonna look around, you know, damn building gonna fall on the water, push him down to the bottom of the water. He trying to swim up and shit. That shit gonna be that's disaster. But they saying they gonna, you know, that shit on the way, man. That's exactly when them nukes hit, all that shit that's being explained and more is gonna fucking happen. You niggas are gonna get electrocuted, all type of shit, man. The buildings you in, shopping and shit, gonna smash on you, they're gonna cave in. You know, the gas you filling up at the gas station, they're gonna be at the gas station, that bitch gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? That's the first things to go.
Yeah.
Boom! Bones and shit go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then the Lord might lead the spirit in whatever part is still together. You know? It was a movie I seen like that. I think it was an army movie. A nigga got his head cut off. It was some movie. He got his head blown off. He was like still alive or some shit. What the fuck was that, man? Oh no, I'm thinking of the movie Ants. That was a movie from the 90s. The movie Ants, when the big swole ant that was he was best friends with the main dude, the little weak dude, and he was a warrior. He was one of the soldiers. And when they went to war, he got his head cut off. You know what I'm saying? And his body was way over there somewhere. But he was still talking. But you know, the Lord got it like that. Like, you know, the nerves will still be working in the body. Like you could get decapitated, you know. Matter of fact, I seen that. No, that's facts. I seen that. I was watching a video of what happened when you get decapitated, and pretty much it's still consciousness because it happened so quick. So you still in your head for like 3 seconds. So they said, because when people would get tortured, because that was the mechanism, Esau always did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Thing has been. But when they used to cut people's heads off, they said people would still be talking like 3 seconds after, because the nerves and everything is still there. Like that. Look it up. It's a video. Yeah. So the Lord and you gonna feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your neck all open and shit. You know. You niggas, man, bro. Go ahead, bro. Peon ass nigga.
You going on Amos?
Yeah, God, we gonna go ahead.
Amos 9 and 11. It says, "In that day, I will restore David's fallen tent."
Yep. And that's taking place now. By what? These individuals that's pretty much being hardened through the truth, through the life that these individual Israelites, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are being hardened, right? Through this life, which is really simply obedience to the truth. You know, you have to suffer this shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though you want to like do this or do that, or, you know, as far as like avenging and all that, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing that's making us hard. Like we really like, bro, I know what you did to me. I know what you did to my people. And we just sitting here through this shit and they still come up and talk shit. That make you hard, you know what I'm saying? And then your parents, your fucking so-called family, you just become like a fucking rock, you know? But you don't just become a rock, you become a precious stone in the eyes of the Lord. So brothers turning into amethyst and, you know, lapis and, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck, pyrite, you know what I'm saying? Sisters, you know, well, really, you know, start with the brothers, you know what I'm saying? But same thing with sisters, you know, that's what's happening, man. You becoming hard, man, you know?
Say if I could too.
Come on.
That's how Esau say, but they say that's how rocks are formed. Stones under pressure. Well, I know that they specifically say that about diamonds, but you know, just a precious stone is formed under pressure.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. That's how they merge and form and stuff like that. That's how you have some mixed with other stones. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a little bit of this one on this one, this stone on this, like a citrine with an amethyst or some shit. That's exactly how that's a part of the process, you know, pressure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So not only that, they becoming like through that, they becoming like these individuals are becoming like rocks. They go on to individually believe this, individually go through that process, and collectively the Lord will see that as them coming together, something. And then we actually are coming together. Like, look at this. Look at this. You see this? This like these like stones stacked up. You see, if you see, look at the layout of the. You know what I'm saying? Period. You see that? You could just like, if I could just put a triangle at the top, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a house. You see what I'm saying? Just simple stuff like that. That's how the Lord's seeing it though. Because like how we can all see each other at one time. The Lord, this is his perspective all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why Esau think he God. He's like, look, I could be here and there in multiple places at one time. Like this shit called technology, but he get it. This is the Lord concept, all right? But point being, this is how the Lord would see it, and that's why he would deem it as a house. It's just simply a bunch of individuals coming together that are like-minded, except we Israelites and all that, and we just we become a house, man. Spiritually, you got it. Oh,
I will reap.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. And then after that verse, you got it, Mahar, that Isaiah. You got it right to this. Go ahead.
It says, I will repair its broken places, restore its ruins. It says, and build it as it used to be.
See? So who do we used to be before we was black people, Mexicans, Spanish, Latino, niggas, biggers, wetbacks? Who we used to be? Hebrew Israelites. And specifically after Allah. So we know this is happening. You got it, bro. You finish that, Thor?
There's a little bit more on it.
On the verse?
That was it on the verse.
You got it, Mark. Then we're going to go right back to the brother Thor.
Isaiah 51 and verse 1, hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness.
See that? That's the elect, man. That's the house of David right there. They following all together to one place. So they coming together, ultimately. Go ahead. Like if the Lord is at the end of the destination and you got all these people following, how I'm seeing it, you're coming, they're all just coming together. You see? They coming to me together. So like the play on words, like they coming together. See that? Go ahead.
All right. It says, ye that seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Come on.
Look unto the rock whence ye are hewn.
See?
And,
Go ahead.
And to the hole of the pit whence ye are digged.
So the rock from which we are hewn, going back to Abraham, which is why Abraham is mentioned in Romans, the 9th chapter, the children of the promise, because this all started with our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those are the rocks from which we are hewn, man. You see what I'm saying? So once again, linking back up with what the brother at the word just read, which is he gonna rebuild us as old. Rebuild with what? Rocks. You're gonna be built up upon this truth, which is where you learn about Abraham and how he moved. The purpose of Abraham, who you came from. Abraham is how you existed. Abraham is how you have a contract with the Most High. Abraham, you're that seed, and you fulfill that contract by the stipulations. We read that Abraham was promised and would be able to procure if his seed did this, or if Abraham did that. You see what I'm saying? Particular things. So this is how we accomplish this feat. You see what I'm saying? But this is how and we doing it. It's being accomplished. The Lord about to fulfill his end of the bargain. Look, his end of the bargain. See that? It's like paperwork. It's like a dang down payment on the house, but the house got to be built first. Somebody buy it. Once we put together, the Lord gonna buy the house. You got it. That's it. Thor, you got it. And then somebody get their Job on deck, and that'll be it.
Verse 12, it says, so that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the nations that bear my name.
Yeah, and why does it say a remnant of Edom? Because for us Israelites that are in America, all the Edomites here gonna die through the power we get, and there ain't gonna be no more of their ass left here after the nukes hit. And the chariots gonna pull up with the fire, Shit, whatever the angels and however many the angels, Yahweh and the angels come kill, themselves. You know, because we know the Lord is gonna get his raiment bloody, man. You know. Now, whether it get bloody, he get some blood on it from here, and some blood from over east. You know what I'm saying? We digging niggas out of the ground and shit. Either way, we know the Lord gonna touch niggas. You know what I'm saying? Himself. You see? But point being, those that's the reason they're not gonna be left. That's the reason that there's gonna be a remnant. And we're gonna put the rest of their ass in slavery, which is those that escaped the destruction that came here, which is only gonna really be able to be this is a feat that's only gonna be able to be met really by the elite bankers. Because it takes a lot of money to really build a bunker, not only build a bunker, but build a bunker to where you can survive nuclear destruction. The earth is said to fucking shake when these nukes hit. So you can't have a little cheap bunker. Your shit gotta be top line. Most niggas that got bunkers gonna die in them bitches. Because they ain't deep enough in the ground. Your little $100,000 bunker is not gonna save you, bro. The earth is written in rock. We can feel earthquakes. So imagine when these nuclear missiles is of the Lord. This the worst shit that man has ever created. That's why it's written in Isaiah 2. Ain't nobody gonna learn war no more. Why? Because fucking after the nuke, what we gonna see what war gets you. Yo, if we can build some shit like that, hell no. These nuclear missiles are gonna be horrific. They're gonna be fucking horrific, man. Horrific, not even a word. It's not the word. It's so bad the Lord gonna have to take us off the earth. You do not want to be down here in this shit, man. Know how you get motion sickness? You know what I'm saying? This bitch gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? So those that escaped, the remnant that escaped that job, and that's being set up right now through this World War III shit brewing. But what's also taking place is those that's getting ready to escape. You gotta know you're gonna escape, not necessarily because you think you the elect, but you gotta know that in order to possibly escape, you gotta know there's an escape route. So that's what the Lord has done. He has let us know, it's an escape route. It's these chariots that's gonna come beam up the Israelites, you know? And the way they would do it would be like this. Now, cool, it's a way out. Will we make it? You know what I'm saying? Will we get through the door in time? You know? Well, that's gonna play out when the time comes. But right now we learning about the escape plan. This is it, man. And it need to be something also forming for us to escape from, which is this shit now. And we're fucking seeing it. Hence, once again, this chapter started off with these niggas being fucking crazy. Lord said, basically the Lord like, look, this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna strike the heads, and they gonna wild out, be wounded, get powerful. They're gonna cause wrath to the point they're gonna start a nuclear fire, which is why in the second verse it says they're gonna run and get under bunkers because they know what the fuck they done stirred up, and they know the Lord on the way because they know what's going on because of us, which is another reason their pride is hit. You see what I'm saying? We're assuring this. The slaves that they knew as the Israelites have now awakened and on here running their mouth telling them like, yeah, they hearing us get on the internet and give our dream testimonies and everything. So they know, so they running. Then it goes on to say, well, I'm going to touch that land that these niggas got and this bitch going to melt. Which is why they running, because they don't want to melt in the land. Because they know the shit they done set up is going to bring devastation to this land. These fucking nukes. You know, then they hearing us confirm like, yeah, y'all gonna nuke each other. This bitch gonna melt. That's why they put it in the movies. They know this shit gonna fucking happen. This shit ain't for your fucking entertainment. They fucking know this bitch is about to burn. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas, Jeff Bezos going out of fucking space and shit. Hence the second verse. Though they go to fucking, you niggas go to the heavens. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring you down. They gonna report it like, yeah, I just went sightseeing and it's beautiful. Everybody should go. No, that nigga trying to find if he can fucking live there, man. If he got all this money and he know. You think Jeff Bezos ain't got the best scholars to tell him what the Bible is talking about? Is it real? Okay, the blacks, they're really the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, when is the Messiah coming? You a fucking idiot, man. You are a fucking idiot if you think this is a game. When you got money, you can afford the best knowledge. You can afford time to get knowledge. Like the Elder Apostle Gabar brought out, Theodore Roosevelt said the best education is the Bible, man. The best education you can have. I seen that quote, I believe, too. So you out of your motherfucking mind if you don't think all this shit is real and this is what and it's playing out. It's why niggas is running. It's why niggas is out of space. Lord hitting them here, and it's also through us he's hitting them. And the thing that they notice on the way is brewing right now, World War fucking 3. But in the same chapter, it goes on to say all this basically gonna bring forth your salvation, because you need something to have you need something to you need something to make having an exit plan make sense. You need something you need something to exit from. It's this shit. So Tawada Yahabashim Yahshua and Tawada, I ain't gonna say Tawada Esau, fuck Esau. But your stupid ass bringing out salvation. You got it, bro.
Yeah, and then how it touched on Edom too being the head. Psalms 83 when it goes on to list our enemies, you got Edom as the head. So
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
See, keep going. See, yeah, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
We the world's best. Yeah, we're gonna finish the chapter. We the world's best scholars. How about that?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. Lord willing, we the prophets. You got it.
It says, declares the Lord who will do all these things. It says, the days are coming, declares the Lord. It says, when the reaper will be overtaken by the plowman.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, and the planter by the one treading grapes.
Mm-hmm.
It says, new wine will drip from the mountains and flow from all the hills.
Yeah, this Independence Day, the White House is gonna explode. The goddamn food stamp office is gonna explode with bodies in them, blood coming out of the mugs, man. The faces caught coming off Mount Everest. All that shit, man. And then there's gonna be people touring it that day, probably sightseeing it. It's gonna be blood everywhere. Go ahead, bro. Do these nukes.
Verse 14,
it's gonna be a.
What'd you say, brother?
I was just saying it's gonna be a final destination on a national scale.
Yep.
On a global scale, really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because a lot of niggas gonna die through the nukes, but in different ways. That's true. You got it, bro.
This is verse 14. It says, people, they will rebuild the ruined cities and live in them.
See, we going home, man. Go ahead. That's what the America not finna be destroyed for us to not have nowhere to live. We going the fuck home. We the people that's about to go home. Just like we the same people that's not from here. The Northern Kingdom not from here. They came here. The fucking Southern Kingdom not from here. We was fucking brought here. We're not from here. We're from Israel. Why they party in our land? We finna go home, bro. We about to go home. We're gonna drink wine. We're gonna eat lamb. We're gonna eat new foods. I was thinking about that the other day, man. I'm tired of eating the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm a routine type dude, but hell no, man. I like it. I know it's more, Jake love tacos, but damn, Go ahead. God, how many tacos can you eat? Go ahead, bro.
It says they will plant vineyards and drink their wine. Oh, Salaki, I skipped the verse.
That's it. That's it. You got it.
No, that was it. It says they will make gardens and eat their fruit.
Imagine the new fruit we're gonna get, the new seeds. We're gonna bring seeds back from different planets. You know what I'm saying? To be able to harvest here, you know. Yeah, you got it, bro.
It says, I will plant Israel in their own land, never again to be uprooted from the land I have given them, says the Lord your God.
See, and that's it. That's it, man. It ain't like we gonna go back to home and then move back to America. That's impossible, which is why we're gonna be home. We're gonna be in Israel forever, because America's gonna be gone, man. You know, nigga ain't that shit done. So I ain't even gonna talk on that level. You trying to talk on that level, meaning you trying to talk to a peon. You know what I'm saying? You trying to talk to the a crowd of peons. You that damn low level, man, hell no. Fuck that, man. You got it. Job, brother, Job 12, Salaki.
You said start at 17, right?
Yeah, kind of. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 12, verse 17. It says, he leadeth counselors away spoiled, and maketh the judges fools.
See?
It says he looseth the bond of kings, and girdeth their loins with a girdle.
That's what has taken place. The Lord has loosened the bond of kings. You see? Going back to what? Egypt. You know? And it's gonna be through many wonders. But it's really through what? Him fucking you up in your mind to where you acting irrational now. You know? So you get to talking shit about the Lord, and when the world clearly ended, you still accrediting it to Mother Nature, you know, or a comet, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the hell. That's when you know you bugging out. You know what I'm saying? And that's an indication your mind has been hardened. And we know how that played out, man. Moses came with that power. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. That's what's going to happen. We're going to get that power, too. Go
ahead. Verse 19, it says, he leadeth princes away spoiled, and overthroweth the mighty.
Yep, you got
it. He removeth away the speech of the trusty, and taketh away the understanding of the aged.
See? And that's dealing with Joe Biden ass. See that? You know? That's talking about Joe Biden ass too. Yeah, that's
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, he poureth contempt upon princes, and weakeneth the strength of the mighty. It says, he discovereth deep things out of the darkness, and bringeth out to light the shadow of death.
Yeah, and he bringing out to light the shadow of death. Yeah, so Esau is being revealed on all cylinders. There's another, I was going to expound on that previous verse, but it's all good. But pretty much, yeah, man, it's dealing with Esau, man. They being exposed. What was that previous verse? What did it say in that previous verse?
It says, he poureth contempt upon princes.
Right. And that's contempt is seen in people expressing how they feel about Esau right now. And obviously chiefly starting with us, you know, because contempt means disapproval. Everybody disapproving of this so-called prince right now. Go ahead.
It says, and weakeneth the strength of the mighty.
Yeah. And their strength is a bunch of things, which I won't try to highlight because I'll be here all day. But we seeing everything that once he used as his strength is not working no more, you know. He can't lift that shit up really no more, you know. Go ahead.
It says, He discovers deep things out of darkness and bringeth out to light the shadow of death.
As the brother read in Sirach, he revealed the steps of hidden things, you know. And one of your steps is you build bunkers, dog. One of your steps is you secretly pulling out of your companies you own, and letting heathens that want to be you step up, and you don't say one of your steps is you present these big ventures you do, like Jeff Bezos, which is going out of space, as you just simply sightseeing, but really you trying to actually live out of space, see if you can escape. It's all being brought to light, man. And that you are death. You the shadow that is being talked about. It's your ass, man. That shadow belongs to your ass. You responsible for that shadow. Go ahead.
It says,
and just like all shadows, at some point they pass away. You see? Go ahead.
It says, He increaseth the nations and destroyeth them.
Yeah.
He enlargeth the nations and straighteneth them again.
And that's it, man. The Lord, he about to take out a whole country of people. A brother said it'd be so crazy when you just hear simple stuff, but it just be so. It's just crazy, man. It's like, damn, this shit's so expensive, though. Brother said basically billions of people getting ready to die, which is clearly true and known, but it's like, no, damn, billions of people really getting ready to die. It's billions of people in America,
Yeah, 7 billion on Earth, so they say.
I mean,
not even billions. You know what? Because I misquote that. How many people fucking in America? It ain't billions. But I think let's see. The brothers did say that, and that's still true. I'm scared. Yeah, it ain't a billion. It's over a quarter billion though. It's over a quarter million, according to 2020. Damn, it's damn near 400 million people in America. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And all of the elected coming out of the governing body not coming out of America, and that's 144,000. So that means damn near basically 300 million people about to die. The elect is gonna be. It might be a million. It might be some 100,000s. You know what I'm saying? It might be a million. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of Jakes. That's a lot of people right there. But how many people we actually are? Oh, the number we gonna so-called lose, which we ain't losing them because they ain't even here right now. Any goddamn Stevie Wonder not here. You know what I'm saying? You can't see shit. Nor do he know what's going on. But point being, man, a lot of people about to die, man. They fucking die, like, and we gonna be saved,
Yeah.
That's 300 million, man. Lord gonna save about out of America. He gonna save about, man, I don't even know. I'm saying like a million total. Like across the globe, like it's 2 million niggas, man. But a million, that's a lot of people. A million, a damn million. He might save a couple million. You know what I'm saying? Because Israel a big country, so that'll be, you wouldn't even be nobody in Israel like that if we only saved a couple million. My Lord might do 3 million. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But majority, I can guarantee that 300 million is out of there. Guarantee that shit. We'll see. We gonna ask him how many you just killed, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And so we know he got the book too, all the names on it, but he gonna know.
Yeah, You got it, bro.
Job 12:23. It says, He increaseth the nations and destroyeth them. He enlargeth the nations and straighteneth them again.
Well,
It says he taketh away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth, and causeth them to wander in a wilderness where there is no way.
so all these people we seeing bugged out, ending up here, they protesting. It's because the heads are. This is being manifested right now, and this how the Lord in countries. You know what I'm saying? So this is it, man. So they can try to present themselves with a tie and fresh, fresh comb over for the day. You know what I'm saying? All they want, but just like Joe Biden went up them stairs and slipped and tried to, you're wounded. You're fucking wounded. We see it in your people. It says when the people all over the place, it's because the mind of the leaders been fucking taken. All the laws they passing. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. We here. And they got a few more crazy laws and crazy wrathful shit to do until all hell just break loose. And upon that happening, rounding up and power coming out. Period. Lord willing, we get that power, man. Lord willing, we get that power, bro. I swear, bro. If I get that fucking power, bro. That power, bro. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do first. What I'm gonna do first, bro. You got it, bro. So that was it.
There's one last scripture.
You got it.
Job 12:25. It says, They grope in the dark without light, and he maketh them to stagger like a drunken man.
Yeah, and we know the growth. So basically, what the gross darkness is completely about to cover this land.
Man,
it's still light right now because we still doing this. But once we gone, that's when you're gonna literally. That's the indication. Everybody's in darkness, and when that happens, everybody's okay with not being moral, not having home training, and getting it how they live. You got cannibals waiting to manifest. You see what I'm saying? Nigga can finally, fuck his dog or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. It's just that simple. This place gonna bug out, bro. And that's why the Lord gonna nuke this bitch. Because we push morals and ethics and, we the last little inkling for that. All these people faking.
Correct.
Once we go, watch. It's gonna be nasty out here. And that's just further proof the mind of the king's taken. He gone, he ain't here no more. Why? Because he's finna be turned into a beast like Nebuchadnezzar. So, and what happened after that? Like Pharaoh, he was fucking killed, and we was raised up. And went on and became kings after that. So, anything else?
That's it.
Hey, the thing that has been is that one shall be. All right, call on.
All
right, Lord willing, it's been edifying. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.